take this little universal plug and plug it into my existing one. Put a 20 here. So let's see if it works now. Ah, blew it. And now it can't even handle a 20. Why don't we jump on the motorcycle, go to the hardware store, get something, and then tomorrow put the skid plates on, end this video, and then pick the video up at Tyler's house for the next video, because we got more stuff to do tomorrow than what we're doing today. All right, what's up, guys? We were not able to finish the lights last night. I was too busy with the kiddos. We're at Tyler's house now, and we're gonna wrap up the lights, maybe work on the skid plates. I just remembered those are there. Yeah! Whoa!
That's the power!
Hold on, okay, buddy.
Here, Sterling, right here, see your foot?
Burnouts.
Over here?
That's the gas.
That's how you go.
You gotta steer like this, turn it, okay? Push.
Push the
with
pedal.
your foot. Oh, watch out. These lights look good. I figured it wasn't really worth messing around at my house trying to get this to work. Tyler's got all things electrical now. He's like the electrical wizard. So we're gonna try a couple fuses out and see if we can get this set up to work.
So I've got...
I was like rifling through like junk drawers trying to find a fuse.
This size?
Oh yeah, that's the size. So I think 30 would be perfect. Yeah, it was blowing 20s, but I think it's just slightly over 20 according to my research. Oh, do you have something that can test? Oh, a multimeter. Of course.
Yeah. Stop. Hold on. That dumb around car. Come on back. Now straighten out. I need a bigger truck because I'm gonna have to pull a bigger trailer because I'm gonna have to take quads and the side by side.
A 30 amp here should do. I was talking to the manufacturer last night about this, and he says that bar alone will draw a little over 20 amps, and that's why I'm blowing 20 amp fuses with the bar and the pods. I think the wiring that I have on there is good. I think it's 12 gauge wiring. I think running it off one switch should be okay, because these little BA2s, they are awesome, super bright, but they only draw about an amp or two each. And if you can run like a double row LED, like one of their double rows off of one switch on one relay, you should be able to run these. But I wouldn't want to push anymore. We're gonna do a test and see what the draw is, but these things are crazy bright. So let's test them out. I hope I don't blow another fuse, because if I do, there's something wrong. Give it a try. All right, it's working. Oh! Good. That is bright. Oh man, I wish you guys could see the detail that I'm seeing right now. It's bright. Woo!
Oh, from like here.
Well, so they're typically not too bright like on the sides, but like it is still bright on the sides. They are, man, those little pods down there are just freaking bright. So when I first turned it on with the Cali raised 40 inch with the 40 on top, the Cali raised 40 and the BA2s on either side, the BA2s were brighter than the Cali raised 40. That is bright.
Ooh, you got some smoke coming off. Maybe it's steam. Something's getting hot.
I'll show you what.
That doesn't look like steam.
I'll show you what it is. I know exactly what it is. I just wanted to test them last night, and so I was so I was waiting till he got here. So I just
burning.
I just twisted. What is burning there?
I don't know. It looked like it was on the back of that.
What's coming out of here?
Oh, milky. Those are Deutsch connectors. Those are good. Deutsch. It wasn't in all the way, I don't think. Those are
That stinks. That little.
Dude, that's pulling way too many amps.
You think?
Yeah, something's wrong.
Well, I was having a problem with that connector.
Look at that. It's just smoking. That's an insane amount of power that's pulling. I don't think that's right. It's a really strong light. Okay, I got another order of lights that I might not be installing today, so we might be able to steal a connector off of these.
Okay, so we have been bickering back and forth for a little bit, trying to come up with a plan for the truck. Oh yeah, I'll post it up there. So basically, I started wiring up this stuff like with no experience a long time ago, and I keep adding little bit to it, and now that we're kind of getting to where the truck doesn't have any space for extra lights, it's pretty much maxed out, and it's starting to look kind of like a little bit of a rat's nest. I hate to say it, it's not looking super good. And we already had a near catastrophic failure with the wiring that was in there. So to play it safe, we might gut it out and start with new wiring. So I'm gonna make some orders tonight. I'm really reluctant to do that. I don't want to spend any more money on this, but with these bigger, more powerful lights, I think it's gonna be necessary to play it safe. And so I'm gonna get a little 6-gain panel type thing, like an S-Pod that we're gonna try to work out. So we'll put the skid plate on, and that's what this video is supposed to be about anyways. But I'm excited that the lights, they look awesome, and I can't wait to finish that install. Also, if anyone's looking for a Jeep Rubicon for sale, you guys can hit up that number there. My buddy Tyson built it. It's actually really, really well done. And yeah, it's a sweet rig. I mean, if I wasn't into Tacomas, I might be interested in that, but I'm not. Struggled with the spot before, but now that it's crushed, it's going to be super hard. So see, in Moab, I crushed these things. And
Don't let this fall on me. Push up on the front of the truck. That ain't gonna work. Is that already broken? Yeah, it's bent.
That says Maxx on it.
Wow. Is there a 1X or 2?
There's one that says it over there too. 1X.
Oh.
Can you put 3 X's on there?
Yeah, come on, guys. So we discovered that this cross member here, you can see, when I slammed the skid plates, it shoved all of this back, and it actually bent this and shoved it back a little bit. And that's why this side was kind of hard to get straight. And it was funny because a bunch of mechanics couldn't figure it out, and they were under the truck forever. And that's why. Maybe I shouldn't document this in case I want to sell the truck.
Yeah, that might be. That's a good idea.
I mean, that cavity could be pushing that down.
Yeah, I think
it's
it just
bent
got a
that much
here.
right there.
I don't think this whole portion here though swung out like we had originally thought.
I think it's definitely tweaked.
A little tweak.
Like as far as that and your alignment being off, it's tweaked enough to the point that is what's causing your alignment issue.
Luckily, they were able to compensate, but just barely. Like if you look at the difference of, like this nut was backed way up. Oh no, that's about the same.
Yeah.
Somehow those guys figured it out. I don't know what they did, but they were able to get it to drive straight. This thing is a condition. Dude, if this is for the rear diff, that's gonna be sweet. It looks like it.
I don't know why you'd want it on there.
What? Just protect it. Why would it go there?
Why the fuck would it go there?
It's gonna turn around though.
There's already a bumper there. It couldn't possibly go there.
Oh yeah, that's feasible. It's totally feasible.
I bet it bolts right there.
If I take this off, are we gonna die?
No. I bet you. Oh look, it's the front of that. Like I bet it's for.
Ooh, that's cool.
Like I bet you.
Yeah, but there's no mounting hole for it.
There's nothing to mount to. No.
Sweet.
Oh no.
You go that way, far back.
So, this right here.
Yeah, but that doesn't line up with the look. Way back here.
Why do we have so hard done? No, there's no way.
Turn around again. Whoa, maybe it goes this way.
Do these come
No, actually, this way.
What? What?
It does not go that way.
It doesn't go that way.
Well, don't talk like you know.
It's got to be this. Just goes right over the exhaust, like that.
But then there's no.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, there's a hole there. Is there a hole over there? Yeah, there's a hole.
There's a hole.
Yeah, there's a hole right here. It's fairly heavy.
Can you go forward at all, Max?
Forward, sure.
Whoa. Don't, hey, I'm not overextending here.
I can go any direction you like.
Look at those big flat ones. The large flat ones.
Large washers coming right at you. Are those washers or spacers?
No, they're holding shit in place right now.
I feel like it probably goes here.
What do the instructions say, man?
So these go here. And then, oh, you know what? These carriage bolt things here would be the one, we would reuse the ones that they said. These. One's longer than the other. Okay. So, okay. That's it? Oh. Well, I think if you just turned it so the claw was on the outside of this, it should fit. Maybe.
I'm gonna let you make all the executive decisions here, sir.
I'm so good at the executive decisions.
We played this last time. Oh. Millions and millions of people.
Wow. Safety police.
Jeez.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Tyler was gonna squint. He had a perfectly good safety plan.
The safety glasses were 2 feet away from you.
The Lord gave us eyelashes. I'm gonna cut this little, see there's a little hook there that's in the way. Sure, I'll use those. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks good. Just saw that thing off there. He's filming. I'm spotting you.
Oh.
Safety first.
Oh, thank you. I feel very
Make
safe.
sure you have a proper
This is in case you fall. Oh God! my hair's on fire.
They don't work if they're on your head.
Is that a brake line right there?
Yeah, don't hit that, please. A little update on the Fieros. What have we added so far?
Well, I think there's a family of mice currently living in this one.
That's
I don't know
mouse
if they're
power.
imported mice or if they're locals. They were just cruising around when I opened it up the other day, and then they just sat there and just stared at me.
They just blatantly looked at you.
Mocked me, and then one of them went this way.
Cocky little bastards.
Into the car. Yeah, look, there's all sorts of...
Gross. Oh yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the wiring doesn't get shot. Ooh, there's that Fiero smell.
Yeah, swampy.
Swampy. Smells like toes. I still think they're cool. Especially this one. Look at that. Look at that ass. Woo.
I might not.
Bringing her down. Dude, those look good. I like the color. I think it's kind of cool.
Again, broken?
Squat down low like.
I can't imagine Tyson Jeep having more travel. As I was coming up with it, after he said that, I was raising it up. I'm like, oh my God, it's still on the ground.
It's got some droop, especially in the rear. It's got a lot of droop in the rear. See ya! All right, guys, we are taking off. We got the skid plate on. It was a little tough. Like once Tyson came over, it was like too many people in there to like stay on top of filming really. But the skid plates they're really straightforward. You know, they give you the hardware that you need. Everything, actually, we had all the hardware we needed, and they all just kind of like layer up. And I really like this new design compared to their old design. Their old design, you kind of like put one plate on and then the other one sort of sandwiched behind it, and so they kind of like stepped down, and there was a lot less coverage. These new ones, they cover like everything. Like they go all the way back. They don't like sandwich. Like it's not like dropping down to different levels of skid plates. They all line right up and they just fit just a hair underneath. So they're really perfect for sliding. Like you're not gonna get caught on anything. My old ones, because they were layered, if you went over anything going forward, that was fine. But if you needed to like back up for any reason, you'd just get hung up on the skid plate. They were aluminum, so you'd kind of stick to rocks. So that actually went really well. I'm glad we got that done. Unfortunately, I'm upset that we didn't get the lights figured out, but I'm glad that we caught it. I was about to run the lights on the existing wiring. Problem was that with that is it was drawing over 25 amps, which is pretty incredible. These lights, they're so powerful and they're run at 100%, and it goes to show you how much more energy is going through this light than the previous lights. And so we need to not necessarily like gut everything and redo all my stuff, although my system's a little outdated and it's not super well done. Sterling, we're gonna go see Mama, okay?
No, I said no.
He's being so sassy. We're going to sort of rearrange some of the wiring and put some heavier gauge stuff in there. So we're gonna have to redo a lot of wiring, but we've got the lights at least mounted, and that'll be a different video, getting the wiring and the lighting all working and looking good. Hopefully we can get that done within the next couple of weeks, because we have the Northwest Overland Rally coming up and I really want to have those lights on there. So those skid plates they're pretty heavy, and I kind of expected like the truck to be a little bit more sluggish with that much extra armor on there, but really it feels totally fine and normal. In fact, the suspension feels a little bit softer. My suspension has been set up to be a little bit tight, and it just feels better with a little bit of weight in it. That's part of why I love like towing a trailer, that it always feels like those soft plush Kings should feel like. So a little extra weight doesn't really hurt. It's doing really well, and having the gears probably makes a big difference. But it's driving well. It drives nice and straight and true, and it's got a nice soft plush feel to the suspension and still plenty of get up, and I'm getting the same gas mileage. So I don't think it really affected it at all. It's kind of like having a passenger maybe as far as extra weight. They weren't that heavy. Individually they felt heavy. They were definitely heavier than the aluminum, that's for sure, but they feel fine. Home sweet home. Just curious to see how it looks from the ground. Oh yeah, that looks good. I really like the look of this new skid plate. Instead of just being a square, they made it kind of flange off on either side. That looks super clean. And it's tucked up a little higher, I think. I can't really tell, but it looks good. I'm glad I went with that color. I like the little contrast, and it looks better than the shiny silver that I had before. All right, guys, we are done for the day. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that we didn't get the wiring and the lights done. You got a little quick sample though, and I'm excited about the Heretic Studios. They're beefier lights than I expected, so I'm gonna have to step up my game a little bit, and that's fine. You know, it'll be safer, and it would be kind of stupid if a firefighter burned up his truck because he didn't want to wire things correctly. So get some work done this week, but don't forget to live.